Just like to give you a bit of an update on what's club matters and what's happening at Bridlington Town since I last spoke to everyone. Got to say the pitch is looking really well despite the lack of rain, but obviously Henrik's having to constantly water it, so the old water bill is going to be a bit higher this close season again, but it's looking really well. And I've got to give a big thanks to Sport England this week, who have paid their grant money to assist the club, which is money to help clubs with weekly running costs during the COVID-19 crisis. And we've also received news this week, a couple more smaller grants have been granted to us on top of what we've already been given from the Football Foundation, just for a shortfall in funding for the new clubhouse. And my thanks go to Elliot Aikner for his continued efforts in applying for these grants. He's done really well for us, and I think it's only what a club of our stature deserves. And also thanks to Mark Pover at the Football Foundation, whose input into these latest grants has helped. And we also received support from Rachel Sullivan and other staff at the East Riding County FA to support these applications. You may be aware also from social media, the old clubhouse has been dismantled, ready for transportation to Scotland. Being in the construction industry as long as I have, I know it's not an exact science, and there was a bit of an unfortunate issue with the transport company badly letting Bellshill Football Club down yesterday, but we're working to get around that, and hopefully the units will be transported back up to Scotland next Thursday if everything goes to plan. I'll just show some pictures which you may have seen on social media of the units being removed. That's that one there. Just see what's happening, and thanks to Hall Brothers from Bridlington, one of our sponsors, who provided the crane and the guys to help lift it. And there's a picture of Hendrik, as always, keeping a good eye on things, asking where's the transport gone. So there's plenty of crane activity, but no lorries there. And that also, but it's allowed us now, we've moved the units out of the way though, to start on the foundations and drainage for the new clubhouse, which we'll be on with doing the site clearance today, be on with setting it out and doing the foundations and drainage next week. And I'd also like to show you some latest photos from Integra Buildings, who have been working for a while now at their factory just outside of Hull, producing the new modular units, and it's really starting to take shape. So that's one of the walls with the external units, and we've gone for this colour, a sort of creamy colour, along with red frames, etc. That one gives an idea of the internal size of the building, which is quite a bit larger than what we've currently had. And also there's the picture there of the external windows which look out onto the pitch. Obviously they've still got protective wrapping on them and what have you, but it's really starting to take shape, and I'm hoping to go down there next week to have a closer look at what they're doing, along with our architect David Pearcey, and I'd like to thank him and his assistant Amanda Goodfellow for their work that they've done in the design and planning applications and everything connected with new construction, and also for actually organising the utility disconnections from the existing building, which, if anybody's been involved in that, it can be a nightmare, but credit to Amanda, she really got stuck in and got this sorted out for us. The clubhouse will be vital really to the return of football and getting to some kind of normality, because there'll be quite a few fans of ours, the older ones, who've most probably been in isolation now for 3 months and are really missing their visits to Queensgate on a Saturday afternoon and a Tuesday night for some social interaction and see some old friends. So it'd be really good for us to have this brand new building there to support the club, and also give people things to look forward to, and if they ever need birthdays and anniversaries and any functions, this is going to be the ideal building. So don't be going anywhere else in Brid, people. Get yourself down to the new football clubhouse. I don't know if you watched it, but I watched Harry's Heroes during the week, and I was a bit surprised to see how Paul Mason and Lee Henry have really struggled with personal problems in recent times, mental health issues, gambling, alcohol issues, and this is where football at our level helps people as well. That, you know, if you, whatever you've got on your mind, get yourself down to Queensgate and, you know, enjoy the company of other people and having a few beers and whatever. You know, hopefully it won't be too long before we get back there. I've got to say as well about Lee Hendry, he put in the best playing performance I've ever seen at Queensgate in all the time I've been involved. When he was playing for a team from near Nottingham who were in our league at the time, Baseford United, it was just you know, just absolutely sensational player. And also I remember when we played at Baseford as well, sat and had a quick beer and a chat with him and got him to sign the programme. He was such a really, really nice guy. So I do hope that he comes through it, and it was good of him to get the winning goal against the German veterans, as it's called, to give us a 2-0 victory so far. Just the last couple of things really. Thanks to the pass holders who have not asked for a rebate on any season passes for games that they've not been able to attend. I do appreciate that support, and all the other sort of fundraising that's going on behind the scenes. It's nice to know that my efforts are getting supported by the fans. That brings me on to Dom Taylor has started his latest fundraising sort of close season one with the buy a ticket, a bit like a massive bus stop game, and I'd be pleased if you could support him. He does a really, really good job with this, and it raises some valuable money for people and creates a lot of interest, and there's some decent prizes at the end of it. So that's it for now. I'll try and update on a regular basis with how everything's going on at the club. Maybe even get to talk about some football sometime. Cheers. Thank you.